How's it going, all my tech and welcome back to another video from yours truly. This time we're not going to be looking at any battles. Instead, we're going to be talking about a new online competition that Nintendo is hosting, and it is called the Simple Symphony. I love the play on the name there. But in any case, what this competition is all about is only Pokemon with one type. That means they cannot be dual typers. They have to be only one type. They have to belong to only one type to enter this competition. So that means if it has to be a pure dark, pure bug, pure fighting, pure psychic, etc., etc. Doesn't matter as long as it's only one typing. No dual typings, none of that shenaniganry. Only one typing are allowed in this competition. Now, first of all, the battle competition is going to be held at the end of, or close to the end of January, as you can see here. The registration starts January 15th, so pretty close, in 5 days you can sign up, and it runs until the end of January 25th, and that's about when the competition actually begins, from January the 25th to Sunday the 27th. Now, there is only one thing Impy really does not like about this, and no, it's not the fact that it's a singles only competition. Yeah, that's right here. It says everything is going to be singles, etc. No, this is what I'm peeved about. All qualified participants will receive 50 battle points. 50 battle points. Come on, Game Freak. Come on, Nintendo. Whoever it is that's designing these online competitions. Battle points again? You were on a roll. Nintendo. Let's see. We had Shiny Mimikyu. Then we had Shiny Tapu Lele. And now we're back to battle points? Come on. But in any case, as I said, this competition is going to be using the singles format. You can use 3 to 6 Pokemon in your battle team, blah, blah, blah. All Pokemon must be of a single typing, excluding legendaries and mythical Pokemon. So I'm thinking that maybe, including the legendary Pokemon and, like, say, Suicune, etc., etc. Mythicals aren't allowed. Same thing with the box art legendary Pokemon. No 2 Pokemon on your team. Yeah. Same thing. Items are allowed, but you're not allowed to use duplicate items. Oh well, there goes all my Focus Sash teams. And there goes also Mega Evolution Pokemon. You're not allowed to use Mega Stones. So you're allowed to use Z Crystals. You're just not allowed to use the Mega Stones. So this got to Impy thinking. What Pokemon could he use? Because a lot of Impy's Pokemon, they're dual types, so what could Impy use? And what about you? Well, for starters, there are some Pokemon, despite the fact that that only the single typers are allowed, there are still quite a few heavy hitters, really powerful Pokemon that are allowed in the competition. So let's look at, for example, Haxorus. You can't scoff, you can't make fun of that 147 physical attack power. You can't make fun of that. A choice banded Haxorus can, just lay the smackdown, the hurt onto any Pokemon that you see on the field. I mean, sure, maybe it would be better off with a choice scarf, but hey, it's your Haxorus. You run it how you see fit, but don't make fun of that physical attack. As for its ability, well, Unnerve is an interesting ability, but I personally would like to run the Rivalry, because if ever I've run up against a Pokemon of the same gender, that rivalry will increase my damage output by quite a significant margin. I think it's a 50% margin. But in any case, moving on, there is another dragon type out there that people should, maybe consider running, and it is Goodra. So Goodra actually has quite a heavy special defense stat at 150, a respectable speed at 80, and a really respectable special attack at 110, as well as physical attack at 100. Its defense could be a little bit better, but you know what? I'll take this Goodra out any day for the competition, and I think I may run Goodra myself. It depends. Now, on to the other types, because this is, a singles formatting team, only singles or singles format. Pokemon that excel in singles, for example, Feraligatr, able to set up the Dragon Dances while being able to increase their physical and speed, is something you really want to make use of. So Pokemon that most people would run is like say a Zoomeril, for example, they just do the belly drum dance and then they, hopefully survive the turn, and then just aqua jet everything into oblivion, or play rough everything. That Pokemon's not allowed because of the dual typing of fairy and water. But Pokemon like Feraligatr, with their single typing, this competition could really benefit them. Now, speaking of water types, we can't talk about the waters without talking about the Suicune. So Suicune is also allowed in this competition. I think 90% sure, but in any case, Suicune is a really powerful defensive Pokemon. There's no going wrong with the standard Calm Mind setup with the leftovers and protects or toxics or whatever, and just hammering into your opponent with skulls and ice beams, etc., etc. Now, moving on to our next one, we're going to be talking about Alakazam. So Alakazam was featured as part of the artwork on the banner of the competition page. But Alakazam really is a really powerful Pokemon and a really strong contender for this. Why? Because it's pretty straightforward in what Alakazam wants to do. He's not a physical attacker, unless you really want to go down that route. And it doesn't have the defenses to, withstand physical attacks very long. It doesn't have the HP to, contend with the best of them. But where it shines is its speed and its special attack. And it is able to endure special attacks itself, pretty marginally well with a 95 special defense. But its speed and special attack are where it shines most. It is a sweeper, so if you really want to get in there, give this thing like a choice scarf or a choice specs or something, and it will sweep aside your opponent. Give it that synchronize ability as well. Magic card if you really want to try that. I don't know about the inner focus, but inner focus might actually help, especially against those fake out users. But in any case, another one I'm going to be talking about is Exceligor. So because only single type Pokemon are allowed, this means Exceligor, despite the Jolteon, unless Jolteon is in there with the quick feed ability, Exceligor is the fastest moving Pokemon in the competition with a speed of 145. I think its speed is the second highest, only beaten out by Pheromosa. And Pheromosa is not allowed, so guess what? Exceligor is now number one in terms of speed. And that special attack is, pretty respectable. It's got a pretty respectable, a special attack of 100. So if you have an Exceligor, this might be your chance to make use of Exceligor. You never know. Now, in any case, tacticians, I hope I'll see you all in the next video. I promise I'll show up some, more battles. Later today I'm going to be doing my live streaming again. As I said, I have a Twitch channel, and if you want to go check me out there, there'll be a link in the description. And I'll see you tacticians in the next video. If you like this video, give it a like. If you really like me, give me maybe a subscribe, follow me on Twitch, etc., etc. I'm not telling you to do it, but it would really help me out. But I'll see you all next time.
I'm taking in what I can get, but I can't find the answers yet. Head in the water, slow my mind. I hold my breath until I'm found.